Wait, what day is it? It's March 13th! Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to the March 13th vlog. Ryan's here, but he doesn't want to be in the video. March 13th. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Isn't that a fun turnaround? Is that fun?
Yeah.
I'm not. Dude, that was crazy!
That was crazy, dude. Parking only, minimum fine $250. Wowza spagowza, we made it. Whoopty-doopty. Yo, we got Froyo and Ryan just left. Woo! This is gonna be so stupid once it's done. Dude, free learning English, El Cajon Adult Center education. Whoa. Yo, happy March 13th to anyone who's watching this, and by everybody I mean nobody. Hey, that's the funny line. March 13th is funny for two reasons. Number one, it's the day that COVID hit. And that's pretty funny. Everything got shut down. And then there's also another funny thing that happened that day as well. Want to say something?
No.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. We're making it. We're almost there. Woo! Woo!
Woo.
Woo, we're here. We made it. Someone's here apparently.
Look at the license plate.
No, don't. Let's not look at the license plate. Oh, there's their old logo, guys. They still haven't updated that, huh? Yeah, it was brown. There's the kindergarten area. Oh, well, that's crazy. All right, we're gonna turn back now. Benchy, I saved the bench, dude. Benchy, I know dude. It's been years since I last time. It's been 2 years.
And zoom in. You get a better.
I did.
Like if you.
Yeah.
Watch the card magically fly out.
Here we go, March 13th. This is where it happened. Right, Ryan? Yeah. I'm just waiting for something interesting to happen. Wait. I don't know.
That person's just gonna magically appear.
Yeah, that person's just gonna magically appear here and be like, hey, what are you doing here? We're just, yeah, it's March 13th.
We don't go here. We swear.
We don't go. Well, we used to. Well, we used to 2 years ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah, this is definitely what, like March 15th, 2020.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes.
I guess so. I think I just recorded that whole section sideways, but we'll find out.
Oh my god.
Whoa. All right, bye, Calm Park. Bye, March 13th. Wow.
I have English with him tomorrow.
Oh.
8:15 in the morning till 9:10.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's gonna make fun of me the entire period for that shit. Like I kid you not, I'm betting you that's gonna happen.
All right. If he does, just tell me, and I'll send a strongly worded text without the strong words.
Oh.
Just be like, hey buddy, those what you said wasn't very nice. Could you not do that next time?
Over that way,
Yeah. Drive carefully. Protect our children. Santee/Lakeside Rotary Club. How do I join the Rotary Club?
Lakeside?
Wait, Lakeside. Oh, that gate's closed.
Yeah, that's how we're going this way.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh. Santana again. Rock. We made it to the rock.
Yeah.
Good job, Ryan. Oh, there's water on the rock. Whoopsies. It's just a water bottle there. What?
Is there anything else that's at this school that you would like to do before going?
I don't know. Is there anything here?
I don't know.
Santana High School, home of scholars and champions. More like Santana House of Losers. Am I right?
Yeah.
Wow. This is really important. I have to get this one.
Oh, the urinal?
No, it's a porta potty. All right, Ryan. How was your March 13th?
How was your March 15th?
How was?
I answered.
You didn't answer. You just said how was? Okay, good. That was. Woo. That's my answer. It was good.
That's crazy.
Happy 2-year anniversary of the funny day. Okay, I don't know if we're supposed to be crossing here. I don't. There's a crosswalk right there. Why wouldn't you?
Dude, I don't.
Yeah, I had a good March 13th. That was fun. I sure hope we can do it next year. Don't know how that's gonna work because it's a Monday, but we'll figure it out. Woof. We're back. Lizard.